Hi guys, it's Cams. As you might know, I got The Sims for a few days ago, and from that time I'm obsessed with building houses. I don't really care about this whole gameplay thing, maybe because I only have the base game and pets expansion and there's nothing really much to do. But building houses is very fun, especially with the custom content that you can download from the internet. Before this house, I built 3 other houses, so you had to forgive me a little struggle. The game is different from The Sims 3 that I played last time. Also, I'm getting distracted all the time and I jump from building the windows to furnishing kitchen, so... For this house, I made a little bit more preparations than to my other houses that look just like fancy cubes, and I actually looked up some existing houses online. So the plans are kinda inspired by existing projects. I made a lot of changes to the whole cube, mostly because I wasn't sure how to build it. And I also made a huge mistake by putting this house on like the smallest land that was available on the whole map. But well, at least I didn't waste any space. For this house, I tried to follow the style called warm minimalism. It's a design trend that takes the raw minimalism with a lot of grays, whites, clean lines, and connect it with the organic textures like wood or wicker. You can also see a dominant brown or beige color in a lot of arrangements, but I decided to go with wood, gray, white, and black. I would have stayed with only these colors, but my chat suggested to add a little pop of color in the living room that you will see later. Actually, when I was furnishing my apartment, I really wanted to go with this style and somehow I made it. So maybe on another stream I'll try to recreate my apartment. I don't know, let me know in the comments. Also, what you can see here is me struggling with building a kitchen. I tried to build a kitchen on the island, but unfortunately the shelves weren't connected the right way. So I kind of had to rearrange it all, but I'm really happy with the result because actually when you will be sitting and eating breakfast, you can look straight outside of the window. So I'm really happy with it. And I decided to separate this area also with a little wood wall. I'm not really happy with the color of it, but it was some custom content that I downloaded and didn't have any option of customizations. And here I decided to go for the wooden table from the pets expansion and put a little black chairs, and I wanted to put a bench on the other side, but I couldn't find the right one, so I'm gonna edit a little bit later when I actually will be looking for something for the outdoors. Also, to warm up the space and add a little bit more rustic vibe, I decided to add an animal skin carpet, and not just pretend it's a fake skin, okay? I wasn't sure what I was going for with the living room. This space was shaped kinda weirdly, so I was just trying different furniture, but in this little area I decided to put the fireplace, and I think this little corner looks super cozy, especially after adding carpet and a little bit detail, so you can drink your coffee and look outside, sit by the fire. I think this is one of the best areas of the house. And here you can see my biggest mistake while building this house. I think it's just a newbie mistake because I didn't really plan where I'm gonna put the stairs. I should have just built everything, put the stairs before I started furnishing, but then I started struggling a lot and I redesigned the whole house. I went to get something to drink because it was hard to do it. As you can see, I'm trying to rearrange everything. I'm not really happy with the results, so I'm changing everything, trying to plan the bedrooms on top, and I finally made something that looks decent, and I'm actually happy with how it looks. One of the coolest thing about building a house is adding these little details. A little bit of flowers, some artworks, some clutter. I think this adds the essence to the house because you can actually imagine that someone is living there. I always put that extra time into adding details, and it's so fun to like look through the content just from the base game, from the internet, and you can add so much character to the house. In real life, I'm not really a big fan of the carpets. I like the clean floors, but I don't know why in The Sims I always add so much carpets everywhere. And here I wanted to go for some brown, but my chat got offended that I put the brown carpet under the gray sofa. So I decided to make some changes, and we decided to put this bright orange carpet. And we left it quite big, but I left it for later to resize it and to think about it. And we just started doing a bathroom. I'm really happy with this bathroom because it's so small, yet there's everything you need there. And the colors are so nice, and all the furniture, it just looks very cute. Especially after adding candles, incense, and like towels everywhere. It just looks like it's from someone's house, not from the game. At this point, we discussed it with the chat. We were trying to figure out who's living in a house like this. And of course, we thought it's gonna be some rich family. That's why we decided to create this storage next to the kitchen where they store a bunch of food, expensive wines. I didn't have much equipment, kitchen equipment, so I put like a bunch of lemons and other clutter. But I think it looks so great, like a wine cellar. For this house, the patio was very simple, mostly because the land didn't let me to create any bigger garden. But I felt like a house like this needs please the swimming pool, so I created the swimming pool a little bit on the side. And of course, before finishing the patio, I jumped back into furnishing the house. I divided the top floor into 3 bedrooms, 2 teenagers' kids' rooms, and 1 master bedroom. It was my first time creating a teenager's room with a twin beds, but it was really fun because I felt like I can put so much more character by adding like posters and wallpapers, and I already had in my mind who's gonna live there, and it made designing very easy. One room was more girly and aesthetic, and the other probably belongs to a boy. I was actually thinking about my younger brother while putting all the books around, and guitar, punching bag that I actually removed later because it wasn't very functional. And I just finished it by adding some posters, maybe from the game, maybe from the movie. I'm not sure really what's on them. Before, I was really disappointed that I didn't manage to fit the bathroom on the top floor, so I moved things around and squeezed a little bathroom in between all 3 bedrooms. Everything looks a little cramped, which is a minus, but I kind of like it and it make it a little bit cozy. Master bedroom looked a little bit too much like a from hotel for me, so I added a little bit more personal things around, like books, perfumes, and pictures. And later, I added an orange blanket on top, which changed a lot in the whole perception of the room. And also, I realized mid-building that I forgot to add the windows. And I have to say that streaming The Sims 4 was more fun than I thought it's gonna be. Mostly because I usually play action-packed games. Sims is something different because it lets the creativity works, which I really like. But also, it's as exhausting as playing Fortnite or Apex. And here, I was already more than 4 hours into building, and I knew we were coming to the end. So I just had to add some finishing touches in the hall and the bathroom, and I could finally start doing the patio. I really didn't have much space for a garden, but I really wanted to put at least some flowers in. So I put them in the corner between the swimming pool and the patio itself. Also, I had this piece of greenery in front of the house, so I put as much flowers and bushes as I could to make it look nice and polished and finished. And this is all for this house. I hope you guys liked it and maybe you can use it as an inspiration to your own interiors. I'm really happy with that and the fact, and I definitely wouldn't mind to live in a house like this. My favorite areas of the house are the fireplace corner and the kitchen. What are your favorites? Let me know. Also, if you'd like to see more The Sims content, like this video because I'm quite new to this and I'm not sure if I'm gonna make more videos like this. Have a great day. See you guys.